here what this shows, and this is important, and you start to touch on it, that here's the NYCHA campus, understood as a water management device. And here is the way the drainage of Red Hook naturally works, so that it's understood that it's an asset not to the Red Hook houses, but it's an asset to Red Hook as a whole, that it is providing water management capacity beyond the perimeter of the housing. And in New York, we have such a psychological notion of those campuses being, first of all, islands unto themselves, somehow stigmatized in a lot of ways. If they're understood as an asset to a larger neighborhood, to a larger community, that's a huge turnaround. That right? So then, and want to go to the next one? It's a little easier to see. This is what I was showing as the water management device, and this is the natural topography in terms of lowland, in terms of Red Hook, and these would be the storage basins, and it would actually help both sides of the neighborhood, both watersheds. Could I have the next one? And then, there's some already, and as you were talking about in New York as well, there's already a notion of value added on some of these campuses. They have some experimental farms in Harlem. There's one actually done by this farmer called Added Value in the Red Hook houses. And there's no reason that these can't be multivalent. They can't be farming as well as water management, that they can't take on all kinds of layered social and ecological function. Could I have the next one? And that it can also be, and here are some things that Mark showed better, some berming, some ornamental pools. But here, the reason I have this is that this is a combination of using the interim housing as a pop-up commercial, so that you're developing, you're providing the services that the neighborhood lacked, not just during the storm, but actually kind of eternally lacks this kind of commercial underpinning, and can, in the way that we love our pop-up markets, become a ritual, become something that happens all the time, if not permanently, and adds a kind of financial stream, whether it's a rentable, where you have to rent them, et cetera, to the campus itself.